Hi, this is Wendy, and today's podcast is a gentle hug I want to send to anyone who feels tired because there are so many goals out there, but somehow you still have not reached them yet. I understand. We all have the right to dream about a better job, a higher income, a healthy relationship, and a more peaceful life. These dreams are not wrong. You deserve good things. But have you ever asked yourself, why have I wanted this for so long? Tried so hard, wished so many times, but life still feels quiet. Maybe the problem is not that you are not worthy. Maybe life is not ignoring you. Maybe life is asking you a different question. Are you ready to become the person who can receive, protect, and live with the thing you want? And that is the message of today's podcast. Stop wanting and start becoming. Do not only wish for a better life. Start becoming the person who can live in that better life. I used to read a lot about the law of attraction, and after some time, I realized something important. The law of attraction is not just about sitting in one place, imagining your dream life, wanting it very strongly, and waiting for life to bring everything to you. In real life, life is more like a mirror. It does not only reflect what you say you want, it reflects the person you are becoming every day. You say you want peace, but you keep choosing things that make you anxious. You say you want to grow, but you keep delaying the important things. You say you want respect, but you are afraid to set boundaries. You say you want a new life, but many times you still think, react, and act like the old version of yourself. And then you ask yourself, why am I trying so hard but nothing really changes? Maybe the answer is not that you are unlucky. Maybe the answer is this. You have not fully become the version of yourself who can step into the life you want. Because wanting is easy. Anyone can want something. But life does not only respond to what you want. Life responds to who you are becoming. If you want a healthy love, but inside you are still full of fear, doubt, and the fear of being left, then even when a kind person appears, you may not know how to receive them. If you want a better job, but you still delay things, work only when you feel like it, and give up easily when things are hard, then even when a good chance comes, you may not be ready to hold it. If you want more money, but you are still afraid to learn about money, afraid to take responsibility for your financial choices, or you always believe that making money is too hard, then even if money comes, it may not stay for long. So the most important question is not only what do I want? The deeper question is, who am I becoming so I can live in a way that matches what I want? Imagine that the things you want are like a big tree. You want a bigger career. You want deeper love. You want a fuller life. You want a more confident, peaceful, and stronger version of yourself. But if the roots of that tree are still inside a small pot, the tree cannot grow freely. The roots are limited. The soil is not enough. The branches want to grow higher, but the space is too small. Many times we blame the tree for not growing fast enough, but we forget to look at the pot that is holding it back. That small pot can be an old belief. It can be the fear of failure. It can be the habit of delaying things. It can be the fear of speaking the truth. It can be a relationship where you always have to make yourself smaller. It can be the way you tell yourself, maybe this is all I deserve. If you want the tree to grow bigger, you cannot only give it more water, you need to give it more space. And that is the process of becoming. It is not about forcing yourself to change very fast. It is not about blaming yourself because you are not where you want to be yet. It is about slowly making the space inside you bigger. When your mindset becomes bigger, you can see more chances. When your emotions become more stable, you are less likely to destroy good things because of fear. When your self-respect becomes stronger, you stop accepting things that are lower than your worth. When your ability becomes better, you are no longer so afraid of bigger doors. And one day, the things that used to feel too far away will no longer make you feel overwhelmed. You will look at a good chance with calmness and say, I have prepared for this. So how can we start becoming the person who can live the life we want? Maybe it is not by changing our whole life in one night. Maybe it starts with one small question. Today, how can I live a little more like my future self? James Clear once shared a very famous idea. Every action you take is a vote for the type of person you want to become. If you want to become more confident, every time you speak honestly about how you feel, that is a vote for confidence. If you want a better job, every time you work with responsibility, finish things on time, and become a little more active, that is a vote for your more professional self. If you want a healthier love, every time you stop chasing someone who hurts you, every time you set a clear boundary, that is a vote for your self-respect. If you want a more peaceful life, every time you leave a negative conversation, turn off content that makes you compare yourself, or take care of your mind, that is also a vote for peace. We do not become a new person in one night. We become that person through very small choices that many people may never see. One morning when you wake up a little earlier. One time when you keep a promise to yourself. One time when you do not react with anger like before. One time when you choose the right thing, even when it is not easy. One time when you come back to your goal, even if yesterday you lost your way. And if today you cannot do much, that is okay. You do not need to change your whole life in one day. You only need to choose one small action that makes you feel, I am moving in the right direction again. Because good things do not only come to the person who wants them the most. Very often, good things stay with the person who has quietly prepared long enough to receive them. There is one thing I truly hope everyone listening to this podcast will remember. Open your heart to kind things and learn to say no to what no longer fits your life. You want to grow, but what happens if the people around you always doubt you, pull you down, or secretly do not want you to become better? You have a new idea and they say, it is too hard, do not dream too much. You want to change a habit and they joke, you will give up after a few days. You start taking your future seriously, and they make you feel like you are doing too much. At first you may think these words do not affect you much. But if every day you hear words that make you feel smaller, slowly you may begin to doubt yourself. And that is why your environment matters. It is not because we need everyone to support us. It is not because we only want to hear sweet words. It is because in order to grow, people need a safe space to try, to make mistakes, to learn, and to keep believing in themselves. If you want to become a better version of yourself, you cannot always stay in places that make you feel ashamed for wanting to be better. If you want to live in a healthier way, you cannot always stay in conversations full of complaining, judging, and negative energy. If you want to believe in your worth more, you cannot keep staying close to people who only remind you that you are not good enough. So saying no is not cold. Sometimes saying no is a very clear and mature choice. It means you understand that your energy is limited, your time is limited, your focus is limited, and your life is not long enough to stay forever in places that make you feel tired and empty. You can say no to a conversation that makes your heart heavy. You can say no to an invitation that no longer fits your direction. You can say no to a relationship where you must make yourself smaller just to be accepted. You can say no to an old habit that pulls you back to the version of yourself you worked so hard to leave. And at the same time, open your heart to kinder things. Open your heart to people who truly want to see you grow. Open your heart to chances that make you a little scared, but also help you become stronger. Open your heart to places where you do not need to pretend to be small, just to make other people comfortable. Open your heart to honest advice, good books, deep conversations, and healthy habits that help you return to the right path. Because every time you say no to something that drains you, you create more space for something kind to enter. And every time you open your heart to something kind, you remind yourself, I do not need to live inside things that hurt me just because they feel familiar. I am allowed to choose better, healthier, and more worthy things for the person I am becoming. You know, I have seen many people feel regret because they missed chances that passed through their lives. Not because they were not talented, not because they were not worthy, but because when the chance came, they were not truly ready inside. Some people met a better job opportunity, but they told themselves, maybe I'm not good enough. Some people met a truly kind person, but they doubted them, tested them, or pushed them away because deep inside, they were still afraid of being hurt. Some people saw a new door open, but they went back to their old comfort zone because the familiar thing, even when it was painful, still felt safer than the new thing. And many years later, when they looked back, they realized something painful. The saddest thing was not that life did not give them a chance. The saddest thing was that when the chance came, they were not strong enough to take it. That is why I believe receiving something good is not always the hardest part. The harder part is becoming the person who has enough space inside to keep that good thing. A good job needs a more responsible version of you. A healthy love needs a calmer heart. A peaceful life needs a person who can choose more wisely. A big chance needs someone with enough discipline, enough confidence, and enough maturity to step into it. So if today you are waiting for something better to come into your life, do not only ask, when will it come? Ask one more question. If it came tomorrow, would I truly be ready to receive it and take care of it? This question is not here to pressure you. It is only here to gently bring you back to what you can do today. Start keeping promises to yourself. Start working with more responsibility. Start learning how to manage your emotions. Start setting clearer boundaries. Start choosing places that help you grow, instead of places that pull you back to your old self. Because upgrading yourself is not about becoming perfect. It is the process of making the space inside you a little bigger. So when something good appears, you do not lose it because of the old version of yourself. And that is the true meaning of start becoming. It is not only wanting good things, it is becoming someone steady enough, mature enough, and confident enough in your own worth. So when good things come, you can recognize them, receive them, and protect them. And this is also how the law of attraction works in real life. When the inside of you changes, the way you see life changes. When the way you see life changes, your choices change. When your choices change, your actions change. And when your actions change for long enough, the results outside also begin to change. You no longer choose a job only because you are afraid of not having enough money. You begin to choose an environment that helps you grow. You no longer enter a relationship only because you are afraid of being alone. You begin to choose someone who makes you feel safe, clear, and respected. You no longer chase success with the feeling that you must prove you are good enough. You begin to build your life with calmness, discipline, and trust in your own worth. And then, the good things that come to you no longer feel like a random miracle. They become the natural result of the person you are becoming every day. So the message of today's podcast is not, stop dreaming. No, keep dreaming. Keep wanting a better life. Keep believing that there are still many beautiful things waiting for you ahead. But do not only stand still inside your desire. Do not only ask, when will it come to me? Start asking, who can I become today to move closer to it? A calmer person, a more disciplined person, a person who knows how to love themselves, a person who can say no to things that drain them, a person who is open enough to receive kindness, a person with enough self-respect to stop accepting things that are not worthy of them. And start with only one small thing, one better choice, one clearer boundary, one promise to yourself that you keep. One small step that truly belongs to the version of yourself you want to become. Because life does not change only because we want more. Life changes when we become someone new, little by little, every day. So stop wanting and start becoming. Do not only wait for a better life to come. Become the person who is steady enough, calm enough, and confident enough in your own worth. So when something good appears, you can recognize it, receive it, and protect it with all the maturity inside you.